What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Better Man Project, and today we're talking about a very deep reason why many people don't make as much money as they should. Recently, I was reading the book by Dan Kennedy called Wealth Attraction for Entrepreneurs, and there was one thing that I believe is very important that holds people back from earning the money they deserve. It's not a lack of opportunity or a lack of education or even a lack of financial literacy. The reason that keeps people earning less than they deserve is guilt. Many people feel guilty charging others money for their service, and many others feel guilty charging lots of money for their product or service, even though they feel like they should be getting paid more. Now, I understand that feeling. When I was 18 years old, I started a video production company where I would record wedding videos. It was very fun and I enjoyed that very much, but I felt a little guilty for charging money to my clients, so I would only charge very little, until I realized that I was extremely overworked and very underpaid. Now, if that feels like you, then you're probably not getting paid as much money as you should. And if you're an entrepreneur, most likely is due to guilt. Many entrepreneurs feel this way because they feel like they are somehow robbing people of their money. Now, this isn't entirely their fault. When we were kids, most of us were taught to believe that business people were greedy, that the only way the rich get rich is by being greedy. And if you go down to the comments, you're very likely to see people supporting this idea. If you try to get somebody to pay you money for nothing in return, then yeah, you should feel guilty. But as an entrepreneur, you are exchanging value for money. You are not charging people for no reason. You are delivering value in return. The more value you are able to provide, the more you can charge. Just like when I had my video production company, I realized I delivered lots of value to my clients. Therefore, I began charging more. And something crazy happened when I started charging more. First, I made more money for the time I invested, but the quality of my work was much better, because by charging more, I was able to hire other people and use better equipment. And overall, I gave my clients a better experience. Best of all, they were more than happy to pay my prices. But that is not all. If you feel a little guilty for charging more money for your services, then you should over-deliver. When you over-deliver, your clients become very happy to pay your prices because they get more than what they expected. And you feel better because you are delivering more value. For example, when I was finished up with a wedding video, I would arrange my clients a dinner date so they can go have a romantic date already paid for. Not only that, I would go to a flower arrangement shop and schedule an arrangement to be delivered to them for their 6-month anniversary. And like I said before, my clients were more than happy to pay for the higher prices. By charging more, you are able to deliver more value to your customers, and you get paid more for it. A couple weeks back, I was down in Vegas on a mastermind trip and I started up a conversation with someone I met on the street. And he was telling me his story and his struggles. By what he told me, I would have thought that this guy didn't have very much money. But yet, he was out in Vegas paying for one of the nicest hotel rooms in the city while renting a very nice car. The reality is that people somehow have plenty of money to buy anything they want to buy. I mean, how many people do you know complain about money, yet are driving the nicest cars, have the biggest TVs, and the nicest, most comfortable couches? Now, think about this. Your job as an entrepreneur is to provide value. It is actually selfish to not give your customers the option to purchase that amazing value you're providing. Remember, people have plenty of money for the things they want to buy. Now, if you still feel a little guilty even though you provide amazing amounts of value, then you probably still think that money is unlimited supply. That's what we call the scarcity mindset. Think about brands like Chanel or Ferrari. All of these brands sell very expensive products, yet they still have a big clientele. The environments that we surround ourselves with is one of the main reasons why we feel that scarcity. Imagine hanging out with millionaires for a week. Soon you realize that there's no shortage of money because money is always moving. One day money can be on Lil Wayne's bank account and the next day it could be in yours. That is why it's called wealth attraction. You don't create wealth out of nothing, you attract it. So let's recap the main concepts of this video. Many people make less money than they deserve because they feel guilt. But remember, you are delivering value to your customers. If you feel like you're not delivering enough value for the money you're charging, then you should deliver more value. When you over-deliver value, your customers will be more than happy to pay your prices. People always have plenty of money for the things they want to buy, and it would be selfish to deny your customers the option to purchase if they want your product or service. And the environment we surround ourselves with can determine our mentality of scarcity or abundance. This video is based on the concepts from the book Wealth Attraction for Entrepreneurs by Dan Kennedy. If you haven't joined our VIP daily newsletter, then you're missing out. There, we deliver massive amounts of value every single day. You can join us with the links in the description of this video. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.